Hi everyone, this is Abigail. As you already know from my previous videos, I am both a Gilman scholarship recipient and a Freeman-ASIA scholarship recipient. I talked a little bit about where I was attending in the last video, but I didn't give any information. So in this video, I just wanted to share a little bit about the university that I'm attending abroad. So for me, I am attending Kansai Gaidai University. It's located in Hirakata, Osaka, Japan. It's a small private university with about 13,000 students. The specific program that I'm doing is the Asian Studies program. If you're an international student looking to get a degree here, they also have a degree program, which is the College of Global Engagement. They just recently started that program, and I am not in that program, so I can't give a lot of information on it, but I am happy to talk to you today about the Asian Studies program. So the Asian Studies program has courses in all types of things you might be interested in. I will say it is required to take a Japanese language course while you're here. If you've never taken Japanese before, that's okay. Before I'd come, I had no official training in Japanese, but I knew a little bit of basic words and phrases, so I was put into Japanese 1. If you have Japanese experience, they have a multitude of different levels from very, very low to very, very high. So if you're placed into Japanese 1, you'll have no formal training in the language. You'll learn to read and write hiragana, katakana, and basic kanji. It is currently the beginning of October, and I am already able to write and read fully in hiragana and katakana, and I'm learning kanji now. We've also covered 3 lessons so far in the Genki textbook. So you'll learn about 300 vocabulary words in this class and be able to function in everyday situations like making requests, stating reasons, describing things, ordering, and you'll learn about 40 kanji. This course will also cover lessons 1 of 6 through the Genki 3rd edition. If you are coming to Kansai Gaidai, you can buy the Genki textbooks before you arrive, or you can buy them here. There's 2 campuses for Kansai Gaidai, Gotenyama and Nakamiya. You'll live on Gotenyama campus, but all of your classes will be just a small walk over to Nakamiya, and both campuses have a bookstore that sells Genki. I think it's actually a bit cheaper to buy Genki here with the conversion rate, so I'd recommend doing so you don't have to carry it in your luggage. For the different levels, as you can see, there are a multitude of levels, all the way up to the highest level of Japanese A or B. You can also optionally elect to do kanji and readings. This is optional. It's not a required course. And again, they have multiple levels all the way through 8. I am not taking kanji and readings this semester. I didn't want to stress too much about it, but actually I don't think they're as scary as I thought they were, so I'd recommend it. It can really help you to understand hiragana, katakana, and kanji when starting out and kind of go with your lessons. So these are 3 credits each, but the Japanese is required. It's 5 credits each, and they meet 3 times per week for 90 minutes. They're small and limited to 10 to 15 students to really make sure you're learning well. Your other courses will be bigger. So going back to the course offerings, they also have arts and science courses and many other things from art, film, history, literature, all kinds of things. I wanted to see if there's an easier way to show you, because these will just go through all the courses, which might make it quite hard to understand. So for right now, for the fall of 2023, there are literature classes, topics in literature classes, religious classes, history classes, topics in history classes, so like things that aren't just history, it's also with film, aesthetics classes, art classes, more art classes, music classes, cultural classes, anthropological classes, sociology classes, cool Japan classes, political science classes here, such as international relations, foreign policy, history of international politics, war and peace, international development, law, economics, business, marketing, management and leadership, international business, finance and accounting, communication, And then we also have what the really popular classes, which are the studio art classes. There's ceramics classes from basic to high level, kodo, which is the traditional Japanese harp-like instrument, manga drawing class, and a food culinary arts class. These are really, really popular and fill up really fast. I tried to get into both the ceramics and the kodo class. I just wanted one, and I unfortunately did not get into either of them. So just keep that in mind. If you do have something that's required, for me, I had a required history class and a required aesthetics class for a general education requirement. Your advisor can fill out a form and send an email, and they'll make sure you get into those classes. You can request up to 2, so I requested those 2. So, some classes will also take field trips. None of my classes have taken field trips so far, but you can go to places like the Kyoto National Museum, Takarazuka Theater, Byoduen Temple, Daitokuji Temple, Horiuji Temple, and Toji Temple. So some of your classes might go there. I know that the religious class Shinto, which I also wanted to get into but didn't, takes a lot of field trips. Let's see. If you're interested afterwards in the summer, you can extend your stay for their internship program and intern in places like Nippon Express, a royal hotel chain, knowledge capital, tourism, high schools. These are some where students have recently done internships, but there are many more places. I wanted to show some photos. So this here is me. These are some local students here. This is Cora from my university, and this is Skylar from another university in the US. And recently we did a scavenger hunt around campus looking for different little hidden items. Once you found all of them, you were able to turn them in and get a prize. And you had to team up with Japanese students, so we got to make new friends in the process and go around campus. It was quite fun. And then here is just a photo of Kansai Gaidai. This is me, and again, this is Cora. This is the Kansai Gaidai sign outside of the campus and one of our buildings. Another pic of our friends. These 2 girls are both from my home university, both Cora and Kylie. Just again with the Kansai Gaidai campus. Everybody loves this sign, and it's great to take photos. Another view of the campus. This is Tanimoto Hall. International students probably won't be in here. And then you'll also notice they tend to hang up flags of countries which the international students come from. So yeah, just another view. The campus is very, very beautiful, very modern, really up to date. There's also a Starbucks on campus. They have seasonal drinks that change really, really often. It feels like sometimes even every week there's a new drink. So if you like Starbucks, you'll be delighted to know there is one on our campus. And then sometimes the school offers field trips. So we went on this field trip. It wasn't for my course, but it was one you could sign up optionally just by going to the school. So we took a trip to this castle here, Himeji Castle, near Kobe. Here's another wonderful photo. It was very fun. We got to climb all the way to the top. This is one of the halls inside the castle. They haven't put in any lights in most places, so it's very natural light, and you do take your shoes off when you come in. There's a map of the castle, so here's the castle and then the surrounding town. You can see all the houses and everything. It's quite large. And then this is a lovely view out of the castle window, so you can kind of see the town here, the entry field of the castle, and then looking up from one of the higher peaks. Additionally, if you're interested in doing a homestay, it wasn't offered this semester because there's still just COVID going around, not very serious, but they don't want anyone to get sick. So I'm doing the home visit program where once or twice a month you get to visit a local student. So for me, my home visit program, we made homemade takoyaki with octopus, cheese, shrimp or prawn, some little fried tempura crackers, green onion, some with sausages, and I think the shrimp and prawn was right here. The student who at house I was visiting didn't like octopus, so she ate sausages in hers, and I was able to try both octopus and prawn for the first time. So it's really cool. This is what we made the dough with for the takoyaki, and then we put everything in there together. They also had kimchi and some little fresh rolls, almost like a potato salad in a roll. But yeah, so definitely be open to trying new things. I'd never tried seafood before this, and I did for my homestay family, and it was a lot of fun. Additionally, we also went to a place called Abigail Tower. We got to go up to the 60th floor. It's in the town where my home visit family lives, and you can kind of see all across Japan, seeing like Kyoto, Osaka, and all different things with landmarks and buildings. It was a lot of fun. So if you're interested in coming to Kansai Gaidai, some schools are partnered with Kansai Gaidai. For me, my school was partnered with Kansai Gaidai. So you can keep paying your tuition to your home institution if they're partnered. You also need to have at least a minimum of a 3.0 on a 4.0 scale and at least 1 year of college experience with preferably 2 years. They'll want to see your educational success and interest in academic success. You'll also need to submit 2 recommendation letters and 1 letter from a Japanese teacher if you've already had one. If you're a foreign student from somewhere that doesn't speak English as a native language, you'll need to take the TOEFL exam, the TOEFL, to make sure that you are able to speak and understand your English well. All of the courses that aren't your Japanese class will be taught in English unless you want to take some higher level Japanese courses with the local students. So if you're with an affiliated institution, you're given admission priority over those who are independently applying. And then you're only given admission for 1 semester at a time. You can apply for an initial year, but you do have to fill an extension of stay form. So I recently just filled out my extension of stay. They know I'm aiming for a year, but it's just to make sure that your GPA is still high, you're doing well, and you're not slacking off. Let's see. For fees inexpensive. Again, if you're a partnered schools or affiliated, you don't have to pay the application fee. You don't have to pay the tuition. You just keep paying tuition to your home school. It's a way for students with institutions who have exchange agreements with Kansai Gaidai. And then the admission fee and enrollment are also waived. Anything with those asterisks are waived. So the room and board fee is also waived. So even if this is cheaper than your home school, you'll just keep paying room and board to your home school. I live on UV, which is the on-campus residence hall. I'd like to do a homestay. I'm hoping it's offered next semester. Then there will be some other fees like the general deposit fee, international student fee, liability insurance and medical assistance fee, security deposit fee. And then they give you some suggestions for cost. So if you're a homestay, your cost might look a little bit different. And if you're in UE, the only one you won't have is the commuting expense, but it gives you about, for 1 semester. So for about 1 semester for meals, they recommend about $1,500. Textbooks about $200, miscellaneous about $1,400. When you think about everything you need, I think it'll definitely be more than this with your airplane ticket, getting a good coat, getting luggage, getting school supplies, paper, everything like that. And we travel, so there's transportation fees. Coming to school, there's a pickup fee that picks you up from the airport and brings you here originally. So there will be more fees than just this. So make sure you are prepared for that. But yeah. So it's a fully accredited university. There are 2 campuses that are both a 1-hour train ride to Kyoto and Nara. There are about 560 faculty members. Let's see. The Kansai Gaidai University has about 11,000 students. The college has about 1,900 students. The graduate school has about 50 students. And the Asian Studies program has about 750 students yearly. So this university is affiliated with 393 institutions and 55 countries and regions. So make sure you go ahead and check if your school is a partner. It's a great way to just pay what you pay to attend home and not have to worry about paying another school's room and board and tuition and other fees on top of it. The application is really easy. Just make sure you work on it when you can. So that's pretty much all for this video. Just a short video about the university, what life is like, and just being able to enjoy your experience and bonding with local students, taking recommended courses. It's a lot of fun. I really am enjoying what I'm doing. And again, traveling by yourselves, you can maybe cook with a local student, visit castles if you're interested, go to the Starbucks on campus, walk around the beautiful campus all the time. The buildings are really, really new. It's just a really pretty campus. So I hope if you're interested that you'll look into coming to Kansai Gaidai. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you. Bye-bye.